Turn that up, Ricky.
I said forever on the very first day. I fell for you and landed right on my face. Boom, splash, stab me in the back, I'm bruised, bash. Threw me to the curb like loose trash. Left me in the past like who's that?
Who's that?
Damn, wish you would've told me that you felt this way. You been stringing me along with every word you say. You hanging me out to dry, happened 1,000 times. I guess I should've seen it coming any day now. I thought we had it, loving the magic. You had the gasoline and the matches. Lit me on fire, spark up the passion. But I guess it really just wasn't what I imagined. Whoa, guess I gotta live with that, huh? Chest got a hole that could fit a Mack truck. Splat on the ground, I ain't getting back up. But I should've known better, cause I said forever on the very first day. I fell for you and landed right on my face. Boom, splat, right out of the blue like news flash. Thought I had control, but you crashed. Left me in the past like who is that?
No, seriously, who is that?
Splat hit the ground, but I'll bounce right back. Trust me, I ain't going down like that. Custom shirts, I had to dust the dirt off. Adjusted myself, put the crown right back. Ding! Okay, I'm shining now. Had to get lost with you to find myself. And I find it kind of funny how the moment that I'm over this is, can I come over quick? No. You had your chance, but you blew it. You had me in the palm of your hand and threw it away. Now you say that you think we can do this again. Second chance, okay, do I look stupid? I don't need you here in my life. Please do not text me, I made up my mind. I do not want you here wasting my time. And next time around, I'll be taking my time. Cause I said forever on the very first day. I fell for you and landed right on my splat.
What up, everyone? I'm with you, Danny. I am I'm ready now. I wasn't just a little bit ago. My dad kept saying, "Are you excited? Like, you excited to go to the game?" Because I'm going to week 1 with the Rams and the Bills. Are you excited for the season? I'm like, not yet. Don't wish summer away. But like, summer's over. I keep trying to act like it's not. The kids are back to school, the wife's back to work. Hold on, I gotta type something here. Fresh case of WWE Select in-house. I just want people to know we have it in. It's in. I'm gonna rip it. I love that WWE Select. It's fun, and I'm kind of in the mood. Yeah, Jamie on a little mancation, if you will. A little mancation for Jamie and Scott, and if I sound like I'm being jealous or childish, it's because I am. 100% very jealous that Scott gets to spend time with Jamie now. I hope that Jamie does chance with Scott like he did with me, and gets Scott into all sorts of trouble like Jamie tried to do with me. But yeah, what's the dream, Danny? What's your dream? Tell us all about your dreams. Good luck to everyone in the break. Love these little morning $24 mixers. Now, this season, for the first time in like 2 years, we may be able to do these in the morning. If we can fill them, that's how we'll kick off our day. A little $25 spot mixer. And that might be our morning breaks, might be the way we do our weekly fantasy spots. I don't know. Maybe we'll have two different, so for those of you who don't know, we do weekly fantasy leagues too. So if we are giving away the season-long fantasy spot at the end of this, but if for some reason you're not able to get a spot in a season-long, we also do the daily. And we're going to run these 5-week leagues too, or 3-week leagues, where it's not just 1 week. You do the daily fantasy, they're like mini leagues. I have all these plans. I'm on pace to do them all. Oh, the mancation. I just thought of that today, Chris, and I don't know why it was. Something popped up, and I was like, damn, we need to go back to... Oh, I know what it was. An advertisement. I went on the Fantasy Pros or something like that, and a big advertisement says, host your fantasy draft at Dave & Buster's and get this free. And I'm like, well, first of all, it's not free, because you know how much that shit is to do. But I do wish we had enough people to do a fantasy draft there, Chris. Hey, listen, you let me know. I'm down. I just need enough. I need like 6 to 8 days to get some gift cards around. I can use my credit card rewards points to order gift cards for there. So, I like to treat you guys a little bit. Tre'Davious White, extra points. Who's got those bills? Christian, talk to me. I want that card. I've always wondered, and there we go, Albert. Oh, out of 199. I've always wondered what a fantasy draft at like Buffalo Wild Wings or that place would be like. We do some at restaurants. I shouldn't say that. We do an auction league at a restaurant. There's a nice Desmond Ritter. But it's not the same. Kenny Galladay extra points. It's like low key. It's not like it's a big draft party. It's a lot of fun. But here's the problem with it. That league is so intense. And like hardly anyone talks because it's auction. And we're like keeping up. And it's like, it's intense. It should honestly be in a conference hall. Where it's like quiet and low key. Because like my brother and I, there we go. They got sauce on these cards and I love it. A little sauce on it. But like my brother and I are like, yeah, we'll take another picture of Yingling. And we got the dozen wings, but like give us some fried pickle chips, something like that. I don't know, cool appetizer. And everyone's looking at us like we're fucking nuts. I'm like, it's a fantasy draft, but we pay a lot of attention. I was in the finals in that league last year. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing. Like my wife, my brother and I both are married. We have kids. The fantasy drafts are our one night out usually, the month. So out of 449 here, Kyron Williams going to the Rams. I definitely have Bears cards for trade, Christians. Like some cool PC stuff like that we can swap. Definitely. Matt Stafford for the Rams. Extra points. There's a David Bell. I'm hosting a fantasy draft this year at the new house. Hired a private chef. Shut the hell up. Danny, you shut up. That's such a cool idea. I always say I wanted to do something like that, and I have not done it. Now that I have my backyard, then there's a nice Justin Fields youth movement. And there's a Logan Hall, extra points. You know what else I've always wanted to do, Danny? That is, first of all, Danny, can you do me a favor? Just do me one favor. When you have that, will you post pictures to our page so we can all kind of like be jealous and have you set the bar for what a real fantasy commissioner does? Yeah. It's on August 27th. That's cool. That's what my one of my 2 live drafts is. And I'll post pictures that day as well. I love the live drafts. It's all about it. I can't complain, man. Danny, the live draft that's on the 27th for us, that's next Saturday, I believe, right? He does an awesome job. He pays for the sticker board out of his own pocket. He gets all the food. Him and his girlfriend do all the food. They have everything set up. We all bring a little something, but he won't take money. He's just like, no, this is what I like to do. I'm like, this is awesome. So I said one year I'm going to have to do one to keep up with them. But that's hiring a private chef. That's pretty cool. The do Kansas barbecue spread. That is what's up. I did see that, all right, yeah, get all those pictures posted. We need to do that. Have people. I ask people to do that, and I love those pictures. And I even like when we do that within the comments, posting updated pictures of the sticker board, so we can kind of see what you guys are doing for drafting and stuff like that. That's pretty cool, man. Definitely keep us a part of that. I saw the Buffalo Wild Wings, to entice people to be one of the first people to sign up for theirs at each location. Each location, the first 20 groups to sign up for a fantasy draft get this like it's like a punishment kit, they call it. So you get with it a half a dozen, a boneless of their hottest like death wings, which, and a bib that says I took last place in my fantasy league, certificate of underachievement. It was like corny, obviously, because it's like chain and that's what they do is corny. But it was cool. I was like, that's, what? There's a nice Ramondre. It was cool. They're trying to do something cool to get people in there. Gregory Rousseau, and there's an Abram. Joe Skobert. So I'll ask you guys who are in here now that we're talking fantasy. I'll probably ask this a few more times. Does anyone do... I've never been in a league where there's truly a punishment for last place. Like we've talked about it, but we've never done it. So is anyone in a league where they religiously, there's a Jalen Camp, do a punishment, a silver J.K. Dobbins, Javonte Williams, Cobb, Herbert, and Devin White? I am going to say this. I was always big on Josh Jacobs. He's let me down, and I'm bringing this up now because I saw Javonte Williams, and I was big on him. I pulled back on him and kind of reinvested a lot of my allocated dollars, or skipped over Javonte and waited for Josh Jacobs in a later round in snake drafts. Let me tell you what I just read. Josh Jacobs, as we know, is in a contract year. They did not pick him up for his option yet or for an extension. And here's what I'll say. Whoever is the coach there, the play caller, I forget who it was, is historically known for running backs into the ground on their contract years. And they gave a couple names of an example, and I can't recall that right now. But I'll say this. That is promising for a dude in a contract year trying to earn some money on a team that now has some decent threats at wide receiver between Waller and Adams and Renfro. A horrible line, I understand that, but the line, well, they won't be able to stack the box with guys like Adams there and stuff. So, Josh Jacobs, and I'm not going to say he's my sleeper, or I think Josh Jacobs could be, here's a way to put it, your value running back draft of the season. All right, Christian, I like that idea. I hope I remember. You have to message me if you think about it. I've been staying on top of my sorts because that last ship that just went out, Christian, took me forever. I was by myself. So instead of doing 5 sorts when I get 5 or letting them build up, I've been going and sorting right after the breaks and stuff and trying to stay on top of it. All right, guys. Let's make a drip prediction. If there's a drip in here and anyone guesses it, I'll give a $20 credit out. Go ahead. Just put drip and name a player. I think they're vets, mostly no rookies. Though the case hit. I'm hoping we find a drip here. Get them in quickly. I'll give you a minute. But I like that idea, Christian. I like that idea. I'll pick out a cool one for you. So what were you guys talking about? Oh, Dave and Buster's. For us, where is Dave and Buster's for us? English. It's a Hollywood Bowl. I have to look up Hollywood Bowl now. So we went to a place kind of like Dave and Buster's last night, but it's local, low key, more kid friendly. Dude. All right, you're gonna get 2 Bears cards. I think we're gonna have to do this. Was it Tre'Davious White and now Micah Hyde extra points? You want to do a twofer? You want to do a twofer? Let's do it. I'll get you 2 nice ones. I can't believe you got 2 Bills extra points. For those of you who know, and all you know me, there's a Boz. The Boz out of $2.99. I love me some PC cards. Those are ideal PC cards. You know why? They're maybe, and Christian, I'm not underplaying the cards, but they're maybe what? $1 to $3 card, right? Not rookie, defensive players out of a lower end set. A lot of times you can find them cheaper than that if you want to rifle through boxes or buy them online, but then you always have to pay shipping. These are what I call, and just take a minute, these are what I call perfect PC card pulls. And here's why I say that. Let me pull these out. The only way to buy these and make it worth your time is to find them at a card show. And most people don't bring this stuff anymore because it just doesn't generate enough revenue for their card show. So, and you don't want to pay $3.99 for shipping or $3.50 for shipping. Dude, these are ideal cards for me. These are stuff that I put in top loaders and I show off when I show off my Bills collection. So that's why I like doing these kind of products because, where else are you going to get these? A lot of us don't even have card shows. There's a Dawson Knox too. Bosa, Tunsil, Drew Lock. Come on, drip. Let's get the drip. Breece Hall. Damian Harris. David Bell. And there is a J.C. Jackson extra points at a 249. Buda Baker. Kid Reporter's out now. I just noticed that. And extra points, Devondre Campbell. There's a Mechie. Kareem Hunt. Come on, is there a drip? What's this coming up? Oh, it's a Heroes, I think. Ah, look at that. Heroes, Jonathan Taylor. Are they considered case hits too or not? I don't think they're case hits, right? Still, super sexy cards. We haven't pulled one yet. This is our 4th blaster. I like it. I'm not going to be one of those breakers that go nuts over a 9-case hit, but you guys are drinking already, Jamie? Are you driving and drinking? Don't tell me if you are. Winfrey. Roquan Smith. No drip, but there's a Heroes. Cool car there for JT, the Indianapolis Colts. It's going to be going out to Jeff Guffey. All right, so listen. What I like about this is we just did a break for 24 a spot. We went through like 2 years where you couldn't do that with a mixer. Not even with like good retail in it. Or like low-end retail in it, you know? And now we have it. I like it. I'm having fun ripping. If you can't tell, I've enjoyed these cheaper rips a little bit more just because it's a way to, you know, tonight though, we may up it a little bit. Some people asking for a PYT. I'm thinking about ripping a 21-22 PYT mixer. Scotty's driving. Scotty too hottie. You guys have fun. I am jealous. But I'll hold on to my trip coming up in 3 weeks. I leave in 19 days for that trip. I'm so fired up. But I wish it was just more of you guys. There is one guy from our group I'm meeting up with. You guys, a lot of you probably don't know him. He hasn't been in a ton lately, but Matt Nielsen, he's a big Rams fan. He's going to the game. So he's going to show us around a little bit. He has to work till closer to game time, but I'll have to put a thing out there. Anyone else in that area, in the LA, like California area that, you know, that'd be nice. We are down to, these are 2 of the last 4 boxes out of the case. I do have more of this. Because I think it's a great value. I do. I think the product is fun this year. I was telling Jason, like, this is a product that I truly would say, if you want to buy a personal box, go after one of these. If you want to buy a pack or 2, it's a fun rip. Here we go. You guys liking the Legacy this year? I like that there's pro logos on the rookie cards. I like that both as a collector and as a sorter. There's a Tyler Lockett, Darnell Mooney. Barkley's climbing up in my rankings too. They said they are going to, now he has to stay healthy to back this statement up. They are going to make him a workhorse this year. I think he's ready. It's his year. Mechie, Sauce Gardner. There's a Cunningham at a 199. Kittle. Anybody have drafts tonight? I have one tomorrow. I have a salary cap keeper draft tomorrow. 3rd year of the league. Kirk Cousins, Trey McBride, and there's a Sam Howell. And Isaiah Spiller for the Chargers out of 100. Y'all got quiet all of a sudden. What's going on? Too many people working and driving and getting ready for the weekend. Yeah, I've been working for the weekend, but that weekend never came. There's a Kenny Pickett. Matt Corral out of 299. Nice red frame. Carson Wentz. Tannehill. Man, Sky Moore really climbing up those draft boards, but McCole Hardman not. Juju not. Like, in that draft last night, I could not believe how much Sky Moore went for. Almost double. Oh, there it is. That's the 3rd one out of this case if you count the dual auto. Thibodeau. Chris is going to be so mad. There was not a single one in the first case. There's been 3 in this. New York Giants going out to John Sison. So I want to ask that, Seb. Is it growing? Is it getting bigger over there? Or is it just like at a standstill? People who like it. People who don't, they're just not jumping on board. Pickens went for $1. So did fucking it's not Soak Stalking's hour. I should watch my mouth. So did that running back for the Jets. Because everyone paid up for Breece Hall. I'm like, dude, stop with this. He didn't go real early either. Jeff, who did you get in your rookie draft? Who are you excited about rookie-wise? Now we're getting the chatter going. I love it. Oh, man. Remember the rule here. You have to be my friend. You have to talk to me. You want to know something funny? I wasn't able to get one of these Heroes cards at Allen, so I bought one at a card show. I think I paid $5 for it, and I drive around in it in my car. Like, it's like part of my car. I love those cards. Seb, I saw there was a big show. Now, I don't know where you're at, and I'm sure they're all over, or you're not all over your area, but I know they don't have them as often there, but there was like a UK show, and man, it looked huge. Sky Moore, and oh man, I heard good things about that Jalen Tolbert. Tolbert? Is it like Colbert? Stephen Colbert. Yeah, I've heard good things about him yesterday. They are huge on him. And part of it was that Michael Gallup, they said, everyone's like, oh, there's still Michael Gallup. They're like, stop with that. Because Michael Gallup hasn't been a factor. We don't know when he's coming back. There's not any like information on him. There's a Drake London. There's another guy I'm curious about. Yeah, and they just said the metrics on that guy's pretty solid. DK Metcalf out of 125. I've been back to my podcast. Jamie, I got to be honest. I switched up my podcast this year. Khalil Shakir had a monster first preseason game. Ojaba. Jim Kelly. Damian Pierce. Wanted to get him last night. Couldn't snag him. Jamie, are we doing another one of those drafts? Let's do another one. Breece Hall. Silver. New York Jets. Ooh, we have, I think, an out of 10 coming up. Carson Strong. Who is it? Pierre Strong. It is 1 out of 10. There we go. Wow, the tickets sold out. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I know. Listen, so we met a guy from that way at one of the dinners I went to at the National. And his name was Luke. I don't know his last name, but his name was Luke, and he's pretty big over there. Maybe you know who it is. George Pickens out of 150. And he was just one of the nicest guys. I always say y'all over there are so nice. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Jason Mello with the Jameson Williams. That's a boomer, baby. That's a nice one.
What the fuck?
3 out of 5. Nice short print there. We're going to get that at least stickered up. Maybe in a top loader, but stickered. There's a Breece Hall silver. We've been hot with the Lions lately. Let's at least sticker this up here. It's a nice solid card. I don't mind doing it in the top loader there. All right. Leaf Metal is up next. So that's going to remind me to tell you, if you didn't get your 101 guesses in, now is a good time. Dude, that might little left there, but still, that's a pretty good stick. Oh, in Chicago for next year, you mean, Seb? For next year in Chicago, man, I was like, before I went to the National this year, I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll take a year off, and then I go, and I'm like, that was awesome. Let's go back right away. We were ready for when we left. Although, I've learned now I have to leave myself some recovery time. Like, I may have to be like, oh, the National goes until X day and just stay an extra day just and sleep and recover. Because I came home and it was like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I really want to see my kids at the end of it. But it was rough. It was rough to come home. They were waiting at the door for me, which was lovely. I really mean that. I really did enjoy it. It was amazing. But then we went to a movie and dinner, and my wife's like, I know she was watching me. Go ahead and yawn. Go ahead and say you're tired. Like, oh, this is fun. You know, you can't be tired. You were just out for a week. Booth! 1 out of 5 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. There we go. Who's got them Steelers? Danny. There you go. 1 out of 5. Let's sticker that up for you. A nice 1 out of 5. I stickered the other 5. How can I not sticker yours? There we go for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1 out of 5. Another good stick. Another one. Look at that. Looking good.
Another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. And another one.
I love it. Out of 5. 2 cards out of 5. It's a nice little break. Kylan Hill. Out of 30, I believe, for the Green Bay Packers. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, if you're coming all this way, you got to make a trip out of it, right? Trey Ragas, 4 out of 50. I want to say he's the Raiders, but we're going to look it up. Some of these guys move around quite a bit. Remember, it goes to current teams. Trey Ragas is the Rams. He was on the Raiders, as I thought, but that's why I checked. He is the Rams. LA Rams going out to Rob Grigsby. Remember, there is 2 $5 hitless credits at the end of this, but there's also a fantasy spot. You filled it with plenty of time. Terrace Marshall Jr., 2 out of 20, close to the 420. Going out to Jeff Kellington and the Carolina Panthers. Oh, are you doing that first, Seb? Like as a separate trip? And for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Dakota Reed, the 14 out of 30, Kyle Trask. A lot of collectors still going after this guy. I think the promise of the extension of Brady and the mentorship of Brady has people hopeful that this guy can like step into the Brady shoes in Tampa Bay with a system in place. That's pretty cool, Seb. What do you like? Disney? Going to Florida for Disney? All right. Last box mojo. Here we go. Let's do it. What up, Dakota? Scotty and Jamie in a car together right now. Probably the 2 most influential people in making me get the drops back. Just making me go after it. It wasn't as hard as I thought. It's actually a little bit more annoying on a computer, but it's a lot more accessible. So thank you guys for staying on me. And I just said Jamie's loving the drops. I'm with you, Seb. I do like the whole Mickey thing, but as I'm sure as they get older, I'll want to do more of the thrill rides. We'll see how it goes. You know, dads don't always get what they want. Theirs is the last priority. I'm good, Dakota, man. What you been up to? You're in a fantasy draft, right? Was it you that got a spot? I thought you got one. Maybe I'm wrong. Stan, Austin. Again, Carl Roberts. I'm wrong. I thought you got one. I thought we had a spot for someone that was going to be able to come over and draft with me. Watson out of 150. People not happy. Well, Jeff, we finally got it back. We finally got him back. It has to be on the computer, but got him back. They're just a little bit harder to use. But I'm getting better at it. It's just taking some time. Karlaftis. There's a Kenny Pickett. Hey, Christian Watson out of 75 going out to the Green Bay Packers. I need to go pick up more of those mini top loaders. Keyshawn Johnson. Love that we pulled his auto. There he is again out of 299. Pulled the auto out of 8 though. Auto coming up. No case hit that I see yet. Ooh, I see a nice silver coming up of Pickett. It's a chrome too. Silver chrome under the lights. Kenny Pickett for Pittsburgh going out to Danny. Danny with some nice stuff. Uh-oh. Cut off my recording because I ran out of disk space. That's all right. Lounge eating breakfast burritos, and then afterwards you guys go back to the room for a little bit, you know, and then you're hitting the links, or is it just like eat, take a nap, just a little cuddling, you know, too much? The burritos a lot before you have a little session. I know we always have to plan our meals around I'm to the age where I get it, Jamie. So burritos, that's a bold move. But hey, you guys have fun. You know, what happens in the hotel room stays in the hotel room. Don't bring that stuff home with you. Alec Pearson, Daubs. Oh, I constantly do these high resolution videos, Wes, man. They're not easy. And Damian Pierce, that will be for the Houston Texans, correct? Rob Palacia out of 249 there. All right, last stack mojo. Here we go. Let's do it. We can still get a big one, right?
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
I know, clear out the back seat. That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to kill the reference there, Wes. What's this drop? I don't know what this drop is, so excuse me if it's bad.
You know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye.
I forgot. That's if someone. If that's what someone gets a warning if they're being negative in the chat. I'm trying to, and then if they get banned, we have this.
User in your channel was banned from the server.
So we're ready for those negative Nancys. Matt Corral, and out of 199, Ed Reed. T-Law, Gibson, Jacobs, Jim Kelly. I will tell you this, guys, and Jamie, maybe you can talk about this because I know you and I were on the same path last night. I cannot believe in a Superflex league that guys... Oh, look at this! Hold on. Hold that thought. Special K. 6 out of 10. This is why I love Legacy. How can you not love this product? We have pulled so many cool bets out of this. You can't find Ryan Tannehill and stuff. They don't put him in there. Boom, baby. I knew there was a good one coming. Ryan Tannehill. Let's go.
Surprise, motherfucker.
There we go. There we go. Little boomer action. Oh, Chris, tell us more. I love the Karen stories. I watched some of the Karen videos. This is 6 out of 10 on this. There we go. Love me some Tanny. Oh, sticker game on point today. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have all 4 of our autos. Oh, yeah, we have all 4 of our autos. But hey, maybe a case hit. Oh, we have another one out of 10 coming. Damian Harris mini. 9.5. Why the 9.5? What's not a 10? I guess it's to the right a tad. Hangs to the right. Woo, here's a short print. Trent McDuffie out of 25. We got a good box here. Maybe we won't have a case hit because there's no points. That's kind of an indicator if you're going to get a big case hit. Devin Lloyd, Malik Willis, and Wan'Dale Robinson. This is another guy they were talking about on the podcast yesterday. Like I said, Jamie, I switched it up. Oh, I had 2 stories. Jamie, I switched up my podcast. No longer doing CBS. Move on to Fantasy Pros. What was I just talking about before that? And I said, hold that thought. Anyone remember? No one was probably listening anyhow. It's okay. All right, we got Cunningham, Kobe Bryant. He's probably going to get dropped because he botched a punt, and McCaffrey. Yeah, we're going to do the... Oh, by the way, yes, we are doing the jersey right after this. So if you want to stick around and watch it, please feel free to do that. We're going to do the fantasy spots, the hit list credits, the recap, all that first. Oh, wow. Isn't that lovely? She needs 4 new tires because of a ding on the bumper. Isn't that lovely? Like, yeah, it messed up all my tires. That's a straight up Karen issue. Good luck with that. There's a lot of the Karens going on right now. People are just miserable and not happy. I thought we were supposed to love each other with the whole new world. I don't understand what's going on. I thought it was like the world was going to be all happy now, but apparently it just can't change. I don't know. Here we go. Damian Harris mini out of 25. Trent McDuffie, Wandell Robinson gold out of 25 or yellow. I don't know what they're calling that. Christian Watson out of 75. Kenny Pickett silver chrome under the lights. That goes up here. That goes up here. That goes up here. That goes up here. What is this? Amateur hour? Who did these cards? Metcalf out of 125. Breece Hall silver under the lights. The bump took all the tread off of them. Oh man, people are crazy. Pickens out of 150. Pierre Strong Jr. out of 10. A lot of short prints in this. Spiller out of 100. Coral to 299. Lockett silver. Camp and Stevenson with the discos or the whatever they're called out of the retail there. Of course, we had a bunch of sleeved up stuff here. And a Jonathan Taylor as well. Heroes card. Not numbered, but nice card. All right. Now, off to the recap. Kylan Hill for the Green Bay Packers. Going out to Chris Anderson. Oops, wrong color. We had the Trey Ragas for the LA Rams going out to Rob Grigsby. And the Terrace Marshall Jr. out of 20 for the Carolina Panthers going out to Jeff Kellington. We have the Kyle Trask for the Tampa Bay Bucks. That's going to be going out to Dakota Reed. Nice card there. And Damian Pierce. I'm going to double check this. This is the Houston guy, right? I'm not being like dumb. Yeah, running back for the Texans, correct? Yes. All right. For the Houston Texans, going out to Rob Palacia. I'm still like solidifying my understanding of these players. We had the Muth out of 5 for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Danny. What up, Danny? Thanks for being in here and chatting. And Jamison Williams, 3 out of 5 for the Detroit Lions. And to top it off, how about this Thibodeau out of 199 for the New York Giants, John Sison. Did I say New York Giants? This is Detroit Lions. I don't know if I said that or not. Either way, we also had the banger, Ryan Tannehill out of 10 for the Tennessee Titans, Stan. James is interested in the Trask. I know James is a Trask collector. All right. First things first, 2 $5 hitless credits. We've already randomed up the jersey, so I just need to go grab it after we do these 2 $5 hitless credits, and then I'll go grab the jersey and we'll tag up those people and do that. All right, here we go. First things first, 2 $5 hitless credits. Here we go. Top 2 and 5. Good luck, y'all. 6 will play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be the Bills and the Bengals. Oh my, they play this year. Christian Brown and Jeff Kellington each with a $5 credit. And now, the moment I know most of you are waiting for. We're going to have to get some promos out for these here soon. Can't wait too long to draft. 2022 Yahoo Fantasy League number 2, spot number 5. So far, no dupes. In this league, Austin Mucklebust, Matt McGinn, Carl Roberts, Pete Fuller. Let's see who spot number 5 is going to with the 5 roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is going to be the Carolina Panthers. That is Jeff Kellington. Remember, if you have a spot in the first one, you can still have one in the second one as long as they're different leagues. Jeff Kellington in for fantasy season long Yahoo League number 2. That's right, Christian. All right, guys, give me a minute. I'll be right back. I got to go grab the jersey, get this organized here, and tag up people. We'll be right back with the jersey. Just give me a minute. All right, jersey is present. Let me just tag these guys up. Switch this up real quick. Properties. And switch up to list. All right, let me tag these fellers and fellates up. Yeah, people excited a little bit about the WWE. That gets me pumped. Do that a little later. All right, I let them know we are live for Jersey. All right, go ahead. I'll give you a minute while people trickle in. Get your jersey guesses in. One guess per person. Put a J next to your guess. If you get it right, you get $10 credit, but no repeat guesses. No, only one winner. It is multi-sport. Multi-sport, so it doesn't have to be football. It could be soccer, basketball, baseball. Matter of fact, I'll give a $50 credit if someone gets it right. I will happily give a $50 credit. Since you're all in here hanging out with me on a weekend, on a Friday afternoon, $50 credit if you get it right. One guess per person. All right, here we go. I'm going to close guesses after I rip this plastic off. I'm going to type guesses closed. The $50 one. I don't want anyone being like, I typed it, it didn't come through, and blah, blah, blah. I want definitively if I'm giving away 50. So 10 seconds. Messi, Ronaldo, Tatum, and Acuna. I'm about to type closed. Going once. There is a lag. Going twice. Closed. Jersey guesses are closed. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. I think it's football. And I want to say it's an NIL. It's not. It's a rookie this year, I believe. He's a rookie. No, he was a rookie a couple years ago. It is a Travion Henderson for the Cincinnati Bengals. Is there another one? Because this is his college. Is this college? But he's currently on the Cincinnati Bengals. He was drafted last year. Yeah, Ohio State Buckeyes. That's interesting. Also, you get to give an NFL guess for 10. We could do that. Open up and say what it is, but if you see it. Travion Henderson. Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, and the number is 32. So Joseph Taylor. Joseph Taylor, 32. I'm going to mark you down on that. All right. We only have 2 of these left. I won't have any more after this. All right, fam. I'm going to roll out. I think we're doing WWE tonight. We're doing a 21-22 NFL PYT mixer, I think. I'll let you know what's going on. Deuces.